Wallabies, often compared to kangaroos, are fascinating marsupials that call Australia home. With their unique hopping abilities, powerful hind legs, and adorable appearance, wallabies are full of surprises. In this video, we'll dive into some incredible facts about these remarkable creatures. From their social behaviors to their natural habitats, wallabies are more than just cute faces. They have some seriously interesting traits that make them unique in the animal kingdom. Ready to discover the secrets of these amazing marsupials? Let's hop right in. Wallabies are marsupials native to Australia and New Guinea, whose taxonomic group is defined more by size than strict genetics. Unlike their larger kangaroo cousins, wallabies are defined informally. Wallaby simply means a smaller macropod. Their elastic hind leg tendons work like springs, storing and reusing energy with every bound, an adaptation that makes their hopping extremely efficient. Despite their cute appearance, wallabies can deliver a powerful kick with their strong hind legs when threatened. Some species of wallabies can leap over 1 meter high and, in certain cases, may even cover distances of 3 meters in a single bound. A peculiar legend is that wallabies create crop circles in opium poppy fields by hopping in erratic circles after ingesting the plants. Wild wallaby populations have been documented in unexpected places. There's a well-known colony on Inchkennachan Island in Scotland. In Nottinghamshire, UK, sightings of red-necked wallabies over a wide area have led experts to suspect an established, albeit mysterious, wild population. Wallabies have been introduced or escaped to several non-native areas, including New Zealand, Hawaii, and parts of Europe, raising questions about how they adapt so well. Female wallabies possess an extraordinary reproductive strategy. They can be almost continuously pregnant through a process called embryonic diapause. In embryonic diapause, a wallaby's new embryo remains dormant until the pouch-dwelling joey grows enough to vacate, allowing overlapping pregnancies. Wallabies have not one but multiple vaginas and even 2 uteri, a reproductive oddity among mammals. Their tiny, underdeveloped newborns, known as joeys, are born the size of a jelly bean and must crawl unassisted into the mother's pouch immediately after birth. Some wallaby species, like the swamp wallaby, can overlap 2 pregnancies at once, a mystery of marsupial biology. The swamp wallaby exhibits a rare sex chromosome system in which males have 1 X and 2 distinct Y chromosomes, unlike most mammals. Their tails, although not prehensile, are so long and muscular that they act as a 5th limb to help with balance and even prop up the animal when resting. Wallabies' eyes are positioned high on their heads, giving them an almost panoramic field of vision to help spot predators. In some species, the coat can change subtly with the habitat, providing natural camouflage in a variety of environments, from rocky outcrops to thick forests. Aboriginal legends feature wallabies prominently, often incorporating them into creation stories known as dreaming narratives. The National Rugby Union team of Australia is nicknamed the Wallabies, cementing the animal's iconic status down under. Despite their nimbleness, wallabies are remarkably energy efficient, so much so that they can cover vast distances in search of food and water in arid conditions. Their powerful hind legs do not just hop. When needed, wallabies can also crawl or even swim, displaying a versatility that surprises many. Some wallabies have been known to use their hind legs defensively, kicking with enough force to injure predators like dingoes. A group of wallabies is called a mob, court, or troop, reflecting the social yet fluid nature of their group dynamics. Wallabies have a highly developed sense of smell, which helps them select the best, and sometimes toxic, plants they can digest safely. Their digestive systems host unique microbes that enable them to break down fibrous and even mildly toxic plant material. The Parma wallaby was long believed to be extinct until a surviving population was miraculously rediscovered in the 1960s. In contrast, the two-lake wallaby is a mysterious example of a species that vanished partly during capture attempts by conservationists. Some wallabies can thrive in habitats where water is scarce, obtaining moisture directly from the plants they consume. Wallabies are not universally nocturnal. For instance, the western brush wallaby is unusually active during daylight hours. Their mode of locomotion is synchronized with their breathing, in a rhythmic dance that conserves energy during long-distance travel. In some regions, wallabies have become an invasive species, competing with native livestock for scarce forage. There are more than 30 species of wallabies, yet new genetic research continues to reveal unexpected diversity within the group. Some wallabies exhibit a unique coat coloration or pattern that can serve as a mystery mark, helping researchers distinguish closely related species. Wallabies have been observed cleaning themselves by licking their pouches to remove debris and even parasites. In the wild, wallabies often thump their feet to warn others of approaching danger, a behavior that sounds almost like a Morse code alert. Their high-speed hopping can reach up to 30 miles per hour, a surprising fact given their relatively small size. Wallabies' fossil records date back to the Miocene, making them one of the long-enduring groups of marsupials. Some wallabies are remarkably solitary, rarely seen in groups except around watering holes during dry spells. The genetic mechanisms behind wallabies' embryonic diapause remain one of the great biological puzzles of reproductive science. A wallaby's pouch is not simply a passive bag. The inner lining is highly specialized to nurture and protect the developing joey. Wallabies are often featured in indigenous Australian art, where they are depicted with mysterious symbols that hint at their spiritual significance. Their grazing can shape local vegetation patterns, playing an unexpected role in ecosystem engineering. The Parma wallaby on New Zealand's Kawau Island is an example of insular dwarfism, where limited resources force a reduction in size. Some wallabies can be found in extremely rugged, rocky habitats, where their specialized feet allow them to cling to steep surfaces. Their unique hopping mechanics have inspired biomechanical research and even designs in robotics and renewable energy systems. Wallabies sometimes appear unexpectedly near urban areas, leading to local legends and occasional misidentifications as phantom kangaroos. In captivity, wallabies have been used as a model organism to study everything from locomotion to immunology due to their unusual physiology. Their ability to maintain energy while moving is partly due to an intricate interplay between muscle forces and tendon elasticity. Wallabies are known to be especially vulnerable to vehicle collisions when they forage near roadways, an unfortunate byproduct of urban encroachment. In some cultures, wallaby fur was historically prized for making warm, durable clothing, adding a layer of mystique to their story. Despite their agility, wallabies have few natural predators in remote areas, though feral animals like foxes have become a serious threat in some regions. The red-necked wallaby gets its name from a distinctive russet patch on its neck, a mysterious trait that helps differentiate it from similar species. Wallabies' teeth are specially adapted for grinding plant material, with flat molars that help them break down tough foliage. Their small forelimbs, while not used for locomotion, are adept at delicate tasks like picking food from branches. Some wallabies have been observed basking in the sun to regulate body temperature, a behavior that seems almost meditative. Wallabies' ear mobility is exceptional. They can rotate their ears up to 180 degrees independently to detect the slightest rustle of danger. They can discern subtle differences in light intensity, which aids in navigating their often dim, understory habitats. Wallabies' social interactions are generally non-hierarchical, with group composition shifting frequently over time. Their ability to detect predators by sight is complemented by a highly tuned sense of hearing, making them alert even in dense bush. In some parts of Australia, wallabies have become the focus of conservation campaigns aimed at preserving fragile ecosystems. The mystery of why certain wallaby species have such varied coat colors remains a topic of active research and debate. Wallabies can adapt their diet seasonally, switching from predominantly grazing to browsing, depending on the availability of food. Their digestive tracts house specialized bacteria that help break down cellulose, a feat not easily replicated in other mammals. Some wallabies have been recorded to drink seawater and survive, a rare ability among terrestrial mammals. Wallabies' pouches are equipped with antimicrobial properties, protecting the young from harmful bacteria. The term wallaby is derived from the Darug language of the indigenous Eora people near Sydney, a linguistic mystery in its own right. Wallabies play a role in seed dispersal, inadvertently helping to regenerate the very plants they feed on. Their reproductive cycles are so finely tuned that a female can begin a new pregnancy just days before the previous joey leaves the pouch. Studies of wallaby locomotion have revealed that their hopping frequency is nearly synchronized with their heartbeats. Wallabies sometimes engage in playful behavior, jumping and chasing one another, which can look both comical and mysterious to observers. Their nocturnal habits help them avoid the harsh midday heat, a survival strategy perfected over millions of years. Some wallaby species are known to have very low genetic diversity, a hidden vulnerability that has sparked conservation concerns. The precise reasons for the evolution of embryonic diapause in wallabies remain elusive and are a subject of ongoing scientific inquiry. Wallabies have been known to freeze when they sense danger, blending into the landscape until the threat passes. Their ability to thrive in diverse habitats, from arid plains to dense forests, hints at a mysterious evolutionary plasticity. In captivity, wallabies have been observed to display curiosity toward their human caretakers, suggesting a subtle social intelligence. The complex interplay between hormones and environmental cues in wallaby reproduction is one of nature's unsolved puzzles. Despite being herbivores, some wallabies have been observed sampling unusual items, possibly for medicinal benefits. Their unusual reproductive strategy, supporting multiple stages of offspring simultaneously, challenges traditional views of mammalian pregnancy. Wallabies' long evolutionary history has left them with a mix of primitive and highly specialized traits that baffle taxonomists. Certain wallaby species show distinct geographical color variations that even experts sometimes struggle to explain. Their population numbers can fluctuate dramatically with seasonal droughts and bushfires, adding a layer of uncertainty to their survival. Wallabies have been implicated in local legends as ghost animals due to rare and unexplained sightings outside their normal range. The way wallabies use their tails for balance is so effective that engineers have studied them for inspiration in robotics. Some wallaby species have evolved a resistance to certain plant toxins, a mysterious trait that allows them to feed on otherwise harmful foliage. Wallabies have a highly conserved dental formula among marsupials, yet subtle differences help scientists track their evolutionary history. The sporadic appearance of wallabies in areas far from their native range has led to numerous phantom kangaroo sightings, sparking both scientific and public intrigue. Their ability to adapt rapidly to habitat fragmentation makes wallabies a fascinating case study in survival under human pressure. Wallabies' pouches are lined with skin that has a unique texture and microstructure, optimized for nurturing fragile joeys. Some wallabies have been observed using play fighting as a way to develop survival skills, a behavior that appears both social and mysterious. Their skin and fur patterns are sometimes used by indigenous peoples in ceremonial designs, hinting at a deep cultural mystery. Wallabies' remarkable efficiency in converting energy during hopping has prompted comparisons to high-performance machines. The distribution of wallaby species across Australia is patchy and enigmatic, with some isolated populations baffling biogeographers. Researchers continue to uncover new genes in wallabies that may be responsible for their unusual reproductive and metabolic traits. The introduction of wallabies into non-native environments has sometimes led to unexpected ecological impacts that scientists are still unraveling. Some wallabies have a mysterious signature in their vocalizations, a series of low, hoarse sounds used to warn of danger that is not fully understood. Their behavior when encountering humans is varied. While some wallabies flee immediately, others may curiously approach, creating an air of mystery. Wallabies have been featured in folklore and urban legends not only in Australia, but also in parts of Europe and New Zealand, where sightings evoke wonder and skepticism. Ongoing genomic studies of wallabies continue to reveal surprising adaptations, from novel immune genes to unexpected reproductive regulators, ensuring that these enigmatic marsupials remain a captivating subject of scientific mystery. We hope you enjoyed these amazing and surprising animal facts. The animal kingdom is full of wonders, and there's always more to discover. If you love this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fun and educational content. Stay tuned for more incredible facts. See you in the next video.